Hello friends, I am Tushar and I am pursuing BLLB from JCCLC Kolkata. Currently I am a legal intern at LEXIS and Company law firm. So today I am gonna talk about another recent judgment of Allahabad High Court. So I must have to say that Allahabad High Court is really catching headlines day by day because of their remarkable judgments. So another great judgment has come out of Allahabad High Court. So there was a famous Urdu poet named Munnawar, who has sought quashing of his FIR, which was registered against him for which was filed against him for allegedly comparing Valmiki, the Ramayana author, with Taliban. So what is the whole matter? We will get into it. First, we have to note down the name of the case. So the name of the case is Munnawar Rana versus State of UP. So what is the full case is? So the case was heard by a division bench of justices Ramesh Sinha and Saroj Yadav, and they said that the sentiments of the majority community were hurt by unnecessary comparison. This type of comparison is unnecessary, and the sentiments of the majority community of the country were hurt. So basically, what's the matter? The bench further said that Rana is not vigilant and acted irresponsibly by making a forced derogatory statement. So these statements, the statements which Rana said, was derogatory and was marked by the court. Considering that the allegations made in the FIR are in the material brought on record, it cannot be said that no prima facie offence whatsoever is made out against the petitioner. Rather, there appears to be sufficient ground for investigation in the matter, the court ruled. So basically, what the court said, what the judges said, that at the FIR there is a more prima facie evidence. So let the investigation go on, because there is sufficient evidence and the investigation must go on. So what are the sections under which the Rana was charged in? Is that section 153A, section 295A, and section 505(1)(b) of the Indian Penal Code, and section 3(1) subsection 5 of Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Preventions of Atrocities Act 1989, Amendment 2015. So basically, these are the charges under which the FIR was filed, and by whom the FIR was filed is a president of Samajik Sarokar Foundation UP. It was a foundation in UP, and he alleged that Rana had drawn comparison of Lord Valmiki with Taliban. So Rana has hired a famous counsel of Allahabad High Court, who is IB Singh, and he submitted that Rana made these statements and to his family and friends, which were during the personal interactions with family and friends, which were twisted and distorted by certain notorious social media trolls, and also made some by some irresponsible media persons. A deliberate attempt was to make and to give it a color of criminal and communal nature. So basically, what his counsel said, that he gave these statements personally with some family and friends, and it was twisted and by some social media trolls and some irresponsible media persons, and and these things were brought out. He further submitted that Rana had not even referred the name of Lord Valmiki. So basically, his counsel said on his behalf these things, and against which the additional government advocate submitted that the petitioner made derogatory statements to promote feelings of enmity, hatred, and ill will against one religion. So against one religion, these things were these things were said to ill will, hatred, for enmity against one religion. Further, it was submitted that the tone and the demeanor of such statements creates hatred, prejudice, enmity, ill will against one religion. So the tone was also not good, he said. After considering the material placed on record, the court opined that the contents are of alleged statements of Rana would so the prima facie offences under section 153A, 295A, and 595(1) subsection B of the IPC are fully made out. Therefore, the plea to quash the first information report was dismissed. The plea to quash the first information report was dismissed, and from the perusal of the FIR, it appears that the petitioner and prima facie is guilty for making derogatory statements. So the court said that the petitioner is guilty for making derogatory statements. So this is a very great move by the Allahabad High Court to maintain the peace in the society. So thank you guys. That's all. This is Tushar signing off.